We are detecting behind my family house that my grandfather built in 1906 and I grew up in, my father grew up in, my children grew up in, family farms across the street. And this is a cottage behind that my grandfather built for another family back, I think, in the 1940s. Pretty sure in the 1940s. So we are detecting around the cottage before the summer residents come up, and we hope to find some cool stuff. So
yeah, wish us luck.
It's a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. So yes.
Thanks for watching.
So I am just about done on this side of the house. But I just had a signal that was deep and strong in the low 70s. So I've been digging around for it for a while. Wasn't sure what I was going to find. See the buds? Spring is finally here, yay. And I just pulled out this, which I believe is an old heel plate, yeah? Sure looks like an old heel plate. It's exactly the right shape. So I'm going to assume that's what it is. It's gotta be, right? Can't be anything else. It's a heel plate for sure. So that's kind of neat.
So far I've dug up 5 pennies and a dime and 2 pull tabs. And in this hole, see a pretty good high 60s signal. Popped it in. Could see the end sticking out. So it is a very nice looking pen. Almost looks like it had some gold plating on it, but cool. That's a nice one. I like the colors.
I have a signal here. That part of it's real good. So I'm not sure what this is. Probably just a penny. There it is. What is it? It's a dime. It's a dime.
That's about an 84, and about as pure a signal that this Garrett will give you. It says it's about 6 inches down, so let's take a look. So not really 6 inches down. Oh. All right, where do you want to start? So I think these people might be Canadian. We found a bunch. We've already gotten like 2 or 3 Canadian pennies. So this is just a regular dime, clad dime. And a nail. Okay, it's a dime and a nail. Surprised the signal wasn't more scratchy. But the dime was up higher, so that would explain that.
It's worth trying, right? So let's see what we got here. It's a 79 to 80. With an emphasis on the 80. Oh, shush. Oh, no. What are we? We're just a dime. I think we're just a dime. Are we just a dime? We're just a clad dime. That's too bad.
Oh, this is great. I had a really terrible, like high 60s into iron. And used my trowel and dug down and pulled out a trowel. This is awesome. Hey, new tool for the arsenal. Huh. Yeah, I'll probably use this one. That is a solid 81, 80 to 82, but mostly 81. Yeah. Sounds a little further down too than normal. I guess that's a good sign. Oh, it's in a clump. Oh, that's gonna be silver, I think. Yep, for sure. Which would be delicate. Can't imagine. Oh, there's Merc. There she is. Oh, that is so worn. Wow. 1920. That's an old one.
So I just had a beautiful 91 in every direction. I assumed it was going to be another clad quarter because I've been digging a bunch of them. And I now see this handle in the hole, and that looks awfully shiny. So I think I might have found a piece of silverware. I'm not sure. Or it's a piece of stainless that got lost recently. Not really sure, but I'm going to try to unearth it here. But I feel like it wants to come out. Oh, God, did I break it? Oh, yes. It is a beautiful little silver spoon. Look at that. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. There it is, big as life, sterling. So excited. Yes, silver baby spoon. Or some kind of small spoon, but I'll go with baby soup spoon. Woohoo! I'm gonna clean that up. Nice.
It's late and we are heading back home. It's beautiful out here. This is hilarious. I was just swinging while we were ordering some food and I had a 91 signal. And yeah, I think he's happy to be out of there. This is great. It's one of those Cars, Pixar Cars. Pretty funny, pretty cool. Well, the first signal I had dug today was a solid 53. It sit about 6 inches down, and it was right here on the top of the plug. And it turns out to be a garter clip. So I like finding these. These are a good sign usually of finding some older relics. Oops, don't want to burn that.
But I just had a signal that was kind of all the numbers from 30 to 60, but not very far down, about 3 inches down. In this hole right here, I just pulled out this. So, my first good relic of the day. Found a clock gear, that was about it. Doesn't have any moving parts or anything, but it's at least a relic, so I'll take it. So once I finished that, I swung again, and there was another signal right here, again, all over the place. Everything from 19 to 60. And just dug it out, and it's another of the same thing. So probably part of the same contraption, whatever it was, suspenders or whatever.
This is a weak 73 signal. Didn't sound very loud, but it was pretty solid. And down here, 6 inches, I see the rim and the shank of a flat button. Yeah. Not sure if it's tomback or not, but definitely a good sign and definitely a good find.
I just had another one of those weird signals, mid-range, and in this hole I just saw this thing, and I am not sure what this thing is, but it looks like something cool. So I grabbed the camera. Oh my, it is something cool. I don't know what, but it's cool. It has a star on it and these little openings here, and I don't know what this was that's here. Can't tell what's happening. That's a little bit of iron rust there. But yeah, this thing's kind of pretty in its own little weird way. Is that important? No.
This was another strong 75, and in this plug I see like a heart shape with like a hole in it, so I'm not sure if this is gonna be like an old pendant. Huh. Reminds me of like the end of a key, but why would it have a hole? Huh. I'm not really sure now. It looks copper, but interesting. Yeah, definitely not a end of a key. It would have attachment there. So I can only think this may be some type of pendant, which is very cool. This was a wacky 81 signal. Wacky that sounded good in one direction, but not the other. But it did dig it, and it's pinpointed up here, and I started clearing, and I see the rim of a, looks like a dime. Yeah, it's just a Roosevelt. 46. So an early Roosevelt. That's cool. Don't see a mint mark on it, but clean it up a little bit better after. Yeah.
I just had another scratchy mid-range signal, and it turned out to be this teeny, I had no idea where it was. I couldn't lock on it, as you can see by the size of the plug. Turned out to be this teeny little button. So it's got nice shank, very nice shank, but I'm trying to figure out what this side is, and I cannot for the life of me figure out what this pattern is. I can't even figure out which way it goes. I think it goes this way, but I don't know what it's doing. There's something on there. I just can't figure out what it is.
So it's another bad signal, but again, the shape of this thing, and it looks like maybe it has some iron in it, but it was like 66, 67, and that's going to end up being a suspender clip. There's some teeth right here. Yeah, pretty sure that's what that's going to end up being. I don't want to move it around, it'll probably just break, but that's kind of cool. I haven't found a suspender clip in a little bit.
I just had my first real signal of the day. It was in the low 60s, but it was beautiful in every direction. And first I pulled out a plug a nail from this plug rather, and got really bummed because I was like, oh no, it's a brass nail, but way down there. So let's see. Yeah, seven-ish inches down. I just brought out this, which I think is a knee buckle, maybe? Colonial knee buckle? I just ran it by Mike to see what he thought. It's a little too small to be a shoe buckle, but I feel like it's definitely an old colonial buckle. It's got the bars going through the middle here. It's rectangular. Looks like it might have a little patterning on it. So I'm very excited. This is a great relic today. So it's been a slow day, so I will take it all day long.
Oh, it's starting to sprinkle a little bit. But down here, this was a 77 signal. Popped it. It was in the plug. It's like started wiping, and right down to, I think, is an Indian. Yep. I can almost see the date. I think we're in the 1800s. No. Wait. 1907? I think that's what it is. Oh, this is actually in pretty good condition. Welcome to the wrap-up of a residence in New London. A plate of big iron tools, a trowel, and a hoe blade, smaller miscellaneous metals, some lead, and bullet casings. Did get a horseshoe as well as an ox knob, electrical fuse, a heel plate to a shoe, and I believe this is an iron candlestick holder. Got one toy, which is from the movie Cars, a couple of spoons, a part to a clock, as well as 3 pocket watches, harmonica reed, this very nice pen, iron buckle, as well as some suspender parts, a suspender buckle, and a garter clip, old lantern piece. Some ornate pieces, and this one with a star on it, but it almost feels like it maybe turns something or clicks something, like a lever. I'm not sure what this is, but it's a nice round piece of pewter. Some clad coins, quarters, dimes, nickels, and a whole bunch of pennies. A couple of buttons, this nice flat button, as well as this little one which has something ornate on it, but a lot of it's worn off and we can't really make out what it is. Pendant, which is copper, but it does have some gold plating still on it. So yeah, it's kind of nice. 3 cents from Canada, including a 47 with a maple leaf on it. A couple of wheat pennies, 1941 and 54. 1907 Indian, 1946 Silver Roosevelt, and a 1920 Mercury dime. Persis definitely had, I think, the 2 best finds there, which are this very old knee buckle, missing the forked tongue in the middle, but still very cool. And this really nice silver spoon. It's engraved, and we know the owner, and they will be coming back to visit in a couple days. So right after this wrap up, we're going to do a return. So we're back at this residence where Persis had found a silver spoon, and yeah, we have it with us right here, and we're going to present it to the owner.
We were metal detecting around the house.
Okay.
And out front, to the right of the exit driveway,
Right.
in front of the bush and the
Right.
pine tree that are
Yeah.
there, I dug up something that I believe belonged to you a long time ago. So
Me?
we want you, yes. So we wanted to, because your initials are on it. We wanted to give it back to you.
You may
So
have
I-
no
I
idea
may
what
have
it is,
no
because
idea,
we'd love
may
to
have
know
been
how long
very
ago
young.
maybe
But
it
I
got
believe
lost.
this is yours.
Oh my goodness. Could it be a piece of a brooch or a...
Nope, it's not jewelry.
Oh my gosh.
It's a silver baby spoon that
Oh
has a
my
CN on it.
Gosh, look at that. Isn't that unreal? Oh my
So yeah, right in the
heavens.
back. Look, it's right there.
Wow. It is CBN, Constance Babcock.
Yep. So there's your baby spoon.
I'll bleep out the
Thank
name,
you. Oh
the
my
last name.
Gosh, that is so incredible.
I don't know. I just
So,
then
any idea
kids
maybe
gonna be here, thought that
how long ago it's been?
Well, I was born in 45, and I think my mouth has probably always been this size. I don't think that we can,
Yeah,
but
so-
probably,
I assume you were a toddler maybe and using it, and I don't know.
I think I would have been even smaller. Because I imagine this was to feed baby food.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it was
45.
lost when you were still that young. You know what I mean?
It probably was. You know, my grandparents used to take the garbage out the back door, and I wonder if it got caught in the garbage.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
then they would bury it over there.
Oh, no
They had a
kidding.
little garbage pit that they
Yeah.
would put
Sure.
the garbage in, so I wonder.
Yeah,
You know, I think
that's
that's
very
the
cool.
only really baby thing that I have. I
Well,
don't
there
think
you
I
go.
have anything else.
Well, super, and you can pass it on, and
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so
Sure.
much.
Very
it
welcome.
was a
So we were
great
trying
find.
to keep it as a sort of a surprise, you know. We wanted
I
to see your
had
face when we.
no idea.